are going to see how to create a digital clock using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. This video is divided in two parts. The part 1 will contain structuring and styling our digital clock using HTML and CSS, and part 2 will contain functioning of our application. So let's get started. Here is the output where we have styled our digital clock and also given a functionality by using a JavaScript. So let's start with our HTML document. I am going to press Shift 1 with the enter. This is going to give us the HTML boilerplate. I am going to set our title to be digital clock, and also I am going to link our CSS file over here with a link attribute of href of a style.css file, and the relation with the document will be style sheet. And now what we want is a container, so I am going to give container division with a class called container, and inside that we will going to have a division with id time and a division with id date. Let's open this document with a live server. Let's give a dummy text so we can able to see what is been styled. So we are going to apply some styles for our body element. So in a style.css we are going to have our body element with a minimum height of 100 viewport height. I am going to display our body as a grid. I am going to place each and every item present in our body to be centered. So we have centered our dummy text. I want a font family of COBY, and the background color for our body will be set to this background color. Now we have designed our body element. Now we are going to style our container with a width of 400 pixel and a height of 400 pixel. We are going to set our border of 5 pixel. The border color will be this color and the border line will be solid. Let us check that out. So we have given a width and height and also border for our container element. I am going to align this dummy text at the center of the container. So for that purpose we are going to give a display flex, and I have to justify the content to be centered vertically and align items to be centered horizontally. So this is going to make our dummy text to be centered inside of a container from vertically and horizontally. Now I have to give a background color for our container, and background color will be set to this color. Check that out. Our text is not visible. So now we don't need this dummy text. We are going to insert some dummy text over here, and I am going to style a division with a ID called time and division with a ID called date. So for time, so what do you want to style? I want to give a font size 3.5 rem. The font weight will be 600. The font weight make our text to be bolder. The highest font weight is a 900 each. I want to give a color for our text. So color is of white color. Check that out. The text color is white. Similarly, we are going to style our date element with a font size of 1.1 rem with a font weight of 600, and I will set the text color to be this color. Okay, so now we have done styling our digital clock element. Now what do we want to do over here is we don't want these two elements coming one after another. As we said earlier, the container will be displayed as a flex. And what does flex? Default property for text flow or flex flow direction is row. So the both the elements with the ID called time and date are coming one after another in a one row. So we don't want that to be happen. What do we want is we want both element will be separated one after another. So this time element and this date element is being separated one after another. So this time element and date element I want to show as a one over another. For that purpose, what we are going to do is I am going to give flex direction property for our container as a column. So the both elements will become one after another, one over another, like this. And we want some margin for this element from the top. So we are going to give a margin top of 20 pixel. So it is looking very nice. That's all for now. Hope you understand how we styled our digital clock using HTML and CSS. In a second part, what we are going to do is we are going to give our digital clock functionality, some functionality with the JavaScript like this. So stay tuned for the next video. If you are new here, don't forget to like a video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. I will back with a much more interesting content for you. Thank you for watching.